The Vietnam War, a protracted conflict that spanned 2 decades, solicited significant international involvement, particularly in support of South Vietnam. One of the most notable aspects of this international support came from allies such as Australia and South Korea, who contributed materially and militarily to the effort to stem the tide of communism in Southeast Asia. This narrative examines the roles these two nations played, their contributions, and the broader implications on international relations. Australia's involvement in the Vietnam War was marked by a gradual escalation of military assistance. Politically and ideologically aligned with the United States, Australia's commitment can be seen as a continuation of its post-World War II alliance with the U.S. Beginning in 1962 with military advisors, Australia expanded its commitment to include ground troops, artillery, and Air Force units by 1965. The peak military contribution included over 8,000 Australian troops, working in tandem with U.S. forces in military operations. Politically, the involvement elicited mixed reactions domestically, triggering significant anti-war movements. Similarly, South Korea contributed significantly to the Vietnam War effort as part of its alliance with the United States, faced with its own threat from the communist North Korea. South Korea saw its participation as a way to strengthen military ties with the United States and secure military and economic aid. By 1968, South Korean forces in Vietnam numbered over 50,000, making it the second largest foreign force after the United States. South Korean troops were involved in combat operations, training South Vietnamese forces, and implementing civic programs aimed at winning hearts and minds. This contribution, while politically aligned with the U.S. strategic interests, also served as a proving ground for South Korea's own military modernization. The involvement of Australia and South Korea in the Vietnam War highlights the complex web of alliances that characterized the Cold War period. Both countries' participation was driven by strategic, political, and economic considerations, reflecting their geopolitical realities and aspirations during a tumultuous era. The legacy of their involvement is visible today in the enduring security partnerships both nations maintain with the United States.